What's up, Fondy? My name is Tang.
And my name is Bo, and today we're going to be talking about Mental Health Awareness Month, the trade market, including the judges' thoughts, and the trade show coverage.
Remember, everyone, all students are required to return their Chromebooks and chargers by June 1st. No exceptions, or you will be fined and legal authorities will be involved.
Now let's take a look at videos about the students and the judges who took part in the trade show.
What's up, Fondy? I'm Brianna, and today we're going around to tour all the other companies for our 2023 trade booth.
I think we did pretty good for the amount of time we had. I think maybe in the future we could get a little more time. But otherwise, I think we did well. Our Pin the Curd on the Curd Nerd is a hit. The kids are liking it. And we got a lot of entries for the free custard for a year.
My overall thoughts about this is it's a very great event, and bring the community together and a whole bunch of businesses and let the whole school see what we all have to offer.
I thought it went really good. There was a ton of people, a ton of samples that were handed out.
It was fun and stressful.
I thought it went good, but it was definitely stressful.
I think we did great talking to the judges. We got a lot of compliments on the way we were talking and how we were all participating, and that our booth was a very good representation of Backyard.
That a lot of people liked our booth, and personally, we all liked our own booth, obviously, and we all think we just did really good.
I think we did really good on decorating. We really made it, like she said, we really did good on making it look like Backyard, having the feels for Backyard. We had music playing in the background, which was music played for background, so it really set the mood and everything. But yeah, we also had food, so always a plus.
The reason why I chose Gillies Frozen Custard is because a lot of my family members used to work at Gillies, and I'm very familiar with it, and I feel like whenever I go there, I have great customer service, and I feel like I feel welcomed, and I feel like it's a very pleasing place.
What's up, Fondy? Students in marketing and entrepreneurship classes hosted the trade show event on May 2nd. With that, they had the opportunity to have judges come in and critique their booths and skills.
What I'm looking for in contestants and judging-wise mainly is knowledge about the company. They need to know what they're talking about so they can clearly communicate to me their offering. So I think knowledge of the company is really key for me.
I'm looking for students that are just very passionate about their company that they chose, and ones that you can tell are putting in the effort to really do well in this, not just for the purpose of winning, but more just because they like marketing and they want to learn what works well and what doesn't work well.
Judges were overall impressed with students' demonstration on representing different businesses.
Well, so far I'm only about maybe a third of the way through, but I am just absolutely loving it. I think that these students brought their A game, and they really have put a lot of thought, and you can tell they've put a lot of time into what they're presenting today.
I was really, really impressed with the Kelly's booth and the Chick-fil-A booth and a couple of the other food and beverage booths. Obviously, food is an easy way to sway people, but looking at the booths aside from the food they had to offer, I think they did a really good job.
One thing I noticed that students could improve on for next year would be the social media aspect. I didn't see a lot of signs for Instagram or Facebook or whatever. I know that I'm sure these companies are on social media, but it wasn't clear to me at all booths that there was a lot of social media presence. I did have a couple of the students say that we're on social media, but it should really be present. It should be an eye-popping visual right at the booth.
I would say just making sure that they're tying whatever their booth is to what's the business outcome, what are they hoping to accomplish. I think there's maybe a little opportunity to tie that together, but overall it's just great.
I think it's a great learning opportunity to kind of see how marketing works in the real world, and a lot of young students don't have a lot of experience, but it gives them a sense of how to bring people in. And the nice thing about this situation is it's not just for the other students in the high school wanting to come and get snacks. Professionals from the community get to come in and see, so they have to kind of up their game when there's judges around and when there's parents and other adults.
So the question is, do I have a favorite booth? Yes, I do, but I'm not going to tell you.
What's up, Fondi? My name is Hannah.
And my name is Lauren.
And we love sports. Boys Varsity Tennis Conference met today at 8:30 a.m. at Appleton West High School. Boys JV Track Conference meet today at 4:15 at Appleton East High School. Boys JV Baseball game versus Neenah today at 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at Fond du Lac Youth Baseball Complex.
Girls JV Soccer has a game versus Appleton North today at 4:30 p.m. at Marion University. Girls JV softball game goes versus Kakana today at 4 p.m. at Kakana High School. Now on to a video from Student Services about mental health awareness.
When I see a student that's really upset, I think the first thing that I say is just to take a deep breath in really slow, hold it, and let it out really slow. Some people call it 4-count breathing, so really just making a point to like slowly breathe in, hold it for 4 counts, and let it out for 4 counts.
Yes, one of the best things that I like to do with students when they're really stressed or not calm is to do some deep breathing exercises. We call it box breathing. So what you do is you breathe in through your nose and hold it for 5 seconds, and then breathe really slowly out through your mouth. It's just a way that you actually physically trick your body into being less stressed and more calm.
So anxiety is a tough one because I think first and foremost, it's important to remember that it's normal. All of us have anxiety. If you're human, you are going to have some anxiety. So just remembering that, like, okay, this is normal. I have some anxiety because I'm trying something new. I'm trying something hard. I'm anxious about something coming up, or I have a lot of thoughts in my head.
Yeah, the best thing you can do is just find some really good coping mechanisms for yourself. Some of the most popular I see that students use are things like listening to music, hanging out with friends and talking with friends about issues or things that you're going through, going for a drive, doing any kind of exercise, just anything that kind of brings you joy and can take your mind off of those stressful things and those anxieties.
For me, it's when it starts interfering with your life. So you're having difficulty going to school, you're having trouble going to work, your friends are hanging out and typically you would look forward to that, you're not looking forward to that. And not just on one time, we all have bad days, but when a couple weeks have passed and you're finding that it's really hard to do your day-to-day things, I think it's important to find someone that you trust and talk about what you're experiencing.
Yeah, if you're ever concerned that you're getting to a place that's really dark, or just concerned that you're not really feeling joy or happiness anymore, or you're feeling more nervous about things than normal, just tell any kind of trusted adult. I think any adult in this building will listen and care and take any steps that they need to support you, and hopefully most adults that you know outside of this building would do the same.
That's all we have for today, Fondi. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And remember, roll Cards!